Our South African women date Nigerian men, they date South African men, they date Malawian men, they date American men, they date Italian men, they date Russian men. Our South African women date whoever that they want to date, whoever that they prefer to date. It's a preference. You understand? But the thing is that when it came to you, Nigerian men, our South African women saw, Nina, guys, you can be used as a source of income. And who doesn't want a source of income? You get what I'm saying?
It's the South African black woman that loves the Nigerian guys so much. Because Nigeria will come out here and just flash.
Yes.
What do you need? Take, go shopping, do your thing, relax, Cece.
You're the queen.
Cece, what is it?
Yes.
Just continue to do the house thing and just relax. Go out with your girls, go to Cubana, do your thing. You understand, huh?
Yes, I get you.
But the black South African men, it doesn't have it in him.
No, split check.
Split check. Split bills. It's them, they be splitting their bills. I'm telling you. But Nigerian men are out here owning the freaking bill, the whole freaking thing.
Yazi, I wonder why, ne? Is it that Nigerians like to flex on us as South Africans with our women? You know, let me talk about this thing. You know, I've been meaning to talk about this thing, but then I don't know, maybe I didn't have the right words, or maybe it was too funny for me. But let me just talk about this thing. This won't be a very long video. I just want us to talk about this thing and try to understand why these people are doing this thing they are doing. You know, there's something that I'm noticing when it comes to Nigerians. Whenever maybe we are talking about these things, we want to chase them away, we are busy chasing them away, the illegal ones, we're busy chasing them away, we no longer want them in South Africa. A lot of them will come forward and say, yeah, but we have your women, we are dating your women, and your woman loves us. You can see the clip that I just played right now, that what that guy is saying. And Nigerian men like to use that thing to attack us as South Africans when we hold them accountable to the things that they are saying, the things that they are doing, the crimes, the drugs. And when we talk about those things, when we want to deport them, they are going to come forward and flex on us with our women and say, yeah, but we have your women, we are dating your women. What mentality is that? Why are you doing that kind of thing? Why would you flex on us as South Africans with our South African women? And you say, these women love you as Nigerian men. You are trying to generalize our women in South Africa and say, our South African women love Nigerian men. You know, let me tell you something. Ne? South African women don't love Nigerian men. Let me put it out there. Ne? Don't take the few that are only in dating for financial gains and say those are our South African women. Ne? Yes, of course. Yes, of course, there are some South African women who love Nigerian. But they don't love Nigerians because Nigerians are better maybe than South African men. No, it's a preference. It's a preference. People, I don't know, what's so hard to understand when it comes to this thing. It's a preference. Our South African women date Nigerian men. They date South African men, they date Malawian men, they date American men, they date Italian men, they date Russian men. Our South African women date whoever that they want to date, whoever that they prefer to date. It's a preference. You understand? But the thing is that when it came to you, Nigerian men, our South African women saw, Nina, guys, you can be used as a source of income. And who doesn't want a source of income? You get what I'm saying? Well, of course, there are some South African women who fell in love with Nigerian men genuinely because they are attracted to them and they love them. They want to build families with them. And that's a beautiful thing. That's a very beautiful thing. But for the majority of you Nigerian men who like to come forward and say, no, your women love us. Who wouldn't love a source of income? Like, you tell me, who wouldn't love a source of income? And I can tell you right now, there are more South African women who date South African men than there are South African women who date Nigerian men. If you can put a woman who dates South African men in one place and put women who date Nigerian men in one place, that won't be even a fair comparison. It wouldn't be a fair comparison because there's a lot of South African women who date South African men, and that's normal because we are all South African. And the few that date you Nigerian men, there's only a few that date you genuinely, and most of you, they date you because you are a source of income to them. All this drug money and illegal money that you make is easy for you and you need to give it to our South African women, so they are using you as a source of income, and that's a good thing for them to do if they are able to feed themselves using you. So don't come forward and try to attack us as South Africans and try to make yourself seem better than us as South African men because you are dating South African women. There are also South African men who are dating Nigerian women. There are South African men who are dating Zimbabwean women. People, dating is a preference. Dating, in about this topic, like it's surprising to me because dating is a preference. Dating is a preference, and it's not something that you can use to try and attack people from a certain country. Why would I go to Nigeria and when I get there try to flex on Nigerians by saying, no, I'm dating Nigerian women? People, you can't flex on South African men by dating South African women. These are our women, people. We grew up with them. We know them. The beauty that they have, we are used to it. We know these South African women are very beautiful. That's why we love to date them as South African men, because they are beautiful women. And as Bangali, Nani, as Nigerians, when you come forward and love to date our South African women, because they are very beautiful. Maybe it's something that you are not used to in your country. When you look at the women in your country, they are not as like South Africans. So maybe when you look at our South African women, it only makes sense for you to flex on us with them because it's not something that you are used to. So you think maybe Nati, we are like you, our South African women. No, Tina, we love and we appreciate our South African women. We know they are very beautiful. They can't compare. They are the best in Africa. They are the best in Africa. So it's not that it's only you Nigerians who are attracted to our South African women. Everyone is attracted to our South African women. They are just like that. They have that thing. You understand? So they are just like that. So this thing of flexing on us as South Africans with our South African women, that thing is just boring. It's just boring. Just stop it. Because I can tell you, our South African men, they date the best women in South Africa. The women that the Nigerian men like to come forward and claim, yeah, but we are dating your women. They don't even compare to the women that our South African men date. Do you know that? Do you know the women we date? Do you know? South African women are beautiful. South African women are beautiful. Let's just say that. So we are used to their beauty. We grew up with them. We were raised by beautiful mothers. Women in South Africa are beautiful. We understand that. But it's clear that, Nina, it's something that you are not used to. And we understand. But don't try to make it as if you are better than us when you date our South African women. No, that's not how it works. So that's just what I wanted to talk about in this very short video. I just want to hear your opinion, my fellow South Africans. Uguti, what do you think about this thing when Nigerians like to come forward and flex on us with our women? With our South African women? Do you think their flex is justified, or they are just not used to this kind of beauty that they see in South African women to the point that it convinces them that it's something that they can flex with? I understand. So I want to hear your opinions on the comment section down below. But if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to this channel. I would really appreciate it. My name is Emmanuel, and this is Mzansi Versity, the place where we transform lives through knowledge and information. Let's meet again on another video.